Welcome to another daily devotional with Inspired Evidence, a book by Bruce Mullen and Julie Von Vet. You're probably wondering, why am I wearing ponytails and no makeup? I'll tell you all about it at the end of the video, but it doesn't really matter, right? This reading today is inspired by Christian truth. Fossilized thorns have been dug up in rock layers assumed to be 410 million years old by evolutionary paleontologists. Why do we have thorns so long before Adam and Eve existed? This is a huge problem for Christians who have compromised and believe in an extremely old earth. According to the Bible, death, disease, bloodshed, and even thorns upon plants are the result of mankind's rebellion against God. These things exist because Adam and Eve sinned. According to evolution, man wasn't around until the last million or so years. Evolution places thorns before man, but God says man's actions resulted in thorns. These explanations cannot both be true, so which is correct? Throughout time, the Bible has been proven correct archaeologically, theologically, and historically. These fossil thorns are not millions of years old. The age of rock layers they have been found in are simply being misinterpreted because the flood of Noah is ignored by evolutionists. Fossilized thorns resulted from God cursing the world because of man's sin. Who can save us from this curse? Jesus Christ. In Matthew 27:29, the Roman soldiers mocked Jesus by putting a scarlet robe on him and then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. Here we see those cursed thorns again. This time the thorns are on the King of the universe, God himself. God took the curse of sin upon himself and died in our place. Praise be to God for freeing us from sin. Thorns came after man sinned. Fossilized thorns are not millions of years old, but are just evidence of a fallen creation that was trapped within the rock formed during the flood of Noah. That's interesting. Let's read the scripture quoted today is Genesis 3, verse 17 and 18. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee. That concludes the reading. So we were watching this TED Talk the other day, and it was a young girl giving the talk, and I was watching it with my son, and she gave my son the idea of exchanging roles with your parents. Have your parent be the child for one day and give them a break and see how that feels to be the parent and I become the child. So we exchanged roles today, and I got to watch Saturday morning cartoons. Watched the Powerpuff Girls. Then I got to pick a movie to watch, so I picked the old Alice in Wonderland version from the 1970s. It's Alice Adventure in Wonderland, something like that. But it's a real one, not a cartoon. And they watched it with me. That was cool. Then he prepared lunch for me, and he made cinnamon raisin bread with raspberry preserve, and on the side some chips and salsa. Then we got electronic time, so I got to be on my computer working, and they got to use their electronics or gaming with them. Then we snacked on leftover breadsticks and pizza that I had gotten yesterday. Then we went roller skating, and now we're back. And pretty soon I'm going to have a hot bath, followed by helping him make dinner, because I don't have nothing that's microwavable or easy just stick in the oven. So I'll help him cook from scratch, get him to practice on that. Oh yeah, and he also helped me with laundry. So in the process, I'm teaching him how to load up the laundry machine and into the dryer. That's great. Some progress in parenting. So my son is he's not a tween. He's almost a tween. He's 11. Anyhow, that's all. That's why I look today all crazy. And that's all I wanted to say. Have a blessed day. And I'll be back tomorrow with another daily devotional reading.